Hi everyone, Greg Stempfel here. At the March Libertarian Party of Michigan State Convention, I announced that I would be seeking the party's nomination for Secretary of State again. That nomination won't happen until the second weekend of July. In the meantime, in order to follow up on my announcement, I'm going to file my statement of organization right now. That'll make me an official candidate under Michigan election law. If you run for a state office, you need to file your statement of organization with the Michigan Bureau of Elections in Lansing, but that has to be done electronically. Finding that form online is a bit tricky. I've never been able to Google it directly. So here's the website. It's midisclosed.nictusa.com. But another way to search for it is just to Google Michigan Statement of Organization or Bing or other ones. They all do the same thing, I've found. It'll take you to the form, but this is the PDF form that you file with the county. So this is for local candidates. They'll file with the county clerk. But up here in the corner, it'll take you directly to the state page, and this is where I will file my statement of organization. Since I'm running for office, I will file as a candidate committee. There are some other committee types that file campaign finance paperwork with the state, such as ballot question committees and super PAC committees, but I'm going to file as a candidate. And a pop-up window will ask you three things. Before you go, did you mean to file an original statement of organization as another committee type? No, we are a candidate committee. Did I mean to file an amended statement of organization? No, this is going to be an original statement of organization. And the third question is, did I mean to file a paper statement of organization because I'm a county filer? And no, we just showed you that form. I'm running for state office. So I will continue with this action. All right, here we are, and I will begin filling out the form. My last name is Stempfel. My first name is Gregory. Political party, Libertarian Party. County of residence, I live in Oakland. Office sought, Secretary of State. Full name of that committee. Now my committee has to have my name in it, so I can't be the committee to elect a super awesome Secretary of State candidate. It'll have to be something bland, like the committee to elect Greg Stempfel, which has existed on and off since 1998 without achieving its namesake. But this is still an original filing because the previous iteration of the committee to elect Greg Stempfel dissolved following the 2020 election when I ran for state representative. All right, date committee formed. We'll say today. All right, primary email contact. I guess I am the committee. Copy paste does not work there. Committee street address cannot be a P.O. box. My address has been out in the public domain my entire adult life, so whatever. But if I ever forget where I live, I can just type in my name. And because I was a candidate for public office, Google has made my house a place. So here's my address for reference in case I forgot what it was. All right, treasurer. For the time being, I will be my own treasurer, but if any newer members of the Libertarian Party of Michigan would like to learn a little bit about Michigan campaign finance law, becoming my treasurer would be an excellent opportunity. It's really not that hard. My campaign is not going to raise and spend a lot of money, and having people in the party that can do a lot of this behind the scenes stuff for campaigns is a very valuable skill set we need to develop in the party. All right, treasurer business address is not a required field. Designated record keeper is not a required field. Official depository. I have not opened my bank account yet, but I'm going to use the Huntington branch in 9 Mile again. I used them 4 years ago, and they just, of the branches I went to, they just were the most convenient for me for a number of reasons. So I'm just looking up their address. Most banks will want you to get an employee ID number, an EIN, in order to open a bank account. So I will do that after I file this. That way I can open up a bank account in a timely manner. I do not have a secondary depository. All right, these are fairly important things to pay attention to right here. I am required to file my campaign finance paperwork electronically if I plan to receive in excess of $5,000. At this time, I don't plan to. That could change, and I can file an amended statement of organization at any time to reflect that. But for now, I'm going to not check that. The last part of the form I think is the most important, and that's the reporting waiver. This is especially important for third-party candidates who often don't spend a lot of money on their campaign. By clicking the reporting waiver, you agree to spend or receive less than $1,000 on your campaign. If you do that, then you do not have to file any additional campaign finance paperwork for the duration of your campaign, with the exception of a late contribution report. And a late contribution report is due when one person donates $500 to your campaign between October 20th and November 1st. If you click no, that means you do have to file campaign finance paperwork on a regular basis, which will include paperwork due before and after the convention, the nominating convention, and before and after the general election. For most candidates, I recommend clicking the reporting waiver initially, because you can always go back and amend it if you raise more than $1,000. I want to stress that filling out this form only means I'm a candidate for public office in terms of campaign finance reporting. I will now be able to raise and spend money on my campaign, even though I don't have the nomination yet. If I do get the nomination in July, then there will be additional forms that I fill out at the convention, and that paperwork will be due the Monday after the election. Now that I've checked the reporting waiver, I believe I am ready to file it. So I will type in the code. Submit document. Attention, your electronic statement of organization filing is not complete. Read carefully for further instructions. And my phone just buzzed because I got an email. Let me check that momentarily. Here is my email from the Bureau of Elections confirming my primary email, and I will click to confirm it right now. And it's been confirmed. I just got a follow-up email with a link to my electronic copy of my statement of organization, which I just printed. So I will sign it, and then I can email it back to the department when I'm done. Now I will email my signed statement of organization back to the Michigan Bureau of Elections. All right, it's been sent. That concludes this video called How to File Your Statement of Organization. There's still a few other things I need to do, like get my employee ID number, get my bank account, and get my website up and running again. So I'll save those for another video. I'll be doing a series of videos documenting different aspects of my campaign as the months move on. So until next time, thanks for watching.